right, that was an instrumental from Eroica, part of the Void Clan roster here on the island. You're tuned in to student-run, student-led college radio, KTUH FM Honolulu. I'm DJ Ledworks. This is Rumor Control. These are the facts. Today is my love letter to Gemma Hayden. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
She found parking.
I found parking.
Yes. And also thank you to DJ Angel for letting me sub for her today.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
Awesome. So let's see. This is like one question I like to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what high school did you go to?
I went to Marinol.
Marinol. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No, that's private school. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife's entire her mom and all her siblings.
Yeah.
Like a family of 8.
Yeah.
All went to Marinol.
Oh wow.
But their mom went to Kamehameha.
Oh.
But they're like, no, you're going to Marinol.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Oh wow. Do you mind if I ask what year?
2017.
2017. Oh, okay.
I can't believe it's gonna be like 10 years since I graduated high school next year. I try not to think about it.
Yeah, reunion?
I don't know if we do reunions, but like just the idea that I graduated high school 10 years ago is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. So Marinol. Were you in any music programs at Marinol?
No, actually I wasn't. I always knew that I could sing and I always liked singing, and I would be in the Christmas talent show every single year, and I never won any of the years, but I would keep doing it. And that's how
Oh, okay. Anything post high school?
Post high school, in terms of music?
Yeah.
So I originally actually graduated from UH Manoa.
Oh, okay.
First with a degree in psychology, but I always knew I wanted to do music. I was working normal jobs for a few years, and then I kind of was I had this existential crisis.
Oh, no.
And I was my partner at the time was if you really are serious about being a musician, I think you should go back to school. And so I kind of looked into it, and I ended up at HCC, so Honolulu Community College, and I got my degree in audio engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do the melee program?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's the melee
HCC.
program.
I think the operations director she's a student here, and I think she does melee program.
Oh wow.
I'm like, can you do that? Be registered at 2 schools? I think that's what she's doing.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Because it's all under the UH umbrella.
Yeah. That's a lot of work though.
Probably, yeah.
Is melee program more focused on production, the business side?
So they have both. You have both tracks. You have the business side and you have the audio side.
Oh.
I mostly went back to school because I knew that I could write, but I didn't know how to use any of the production equipment. So DAWs, Pro Tools. So I
don't know.
But I went back to school specifically to learn the digital audio workspaces. So I went through the engineering route.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is why I'm now I have all of this knowledge that is unless you're constantly practicing it, it's really hard to remember everything.
Yeah.
So don't necessarily ask me to rewire anything.
Yeah. Right. Can you set this up?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
That's usually the answer. It's maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Let me use your equipment.
Yeah.
Got it. What's your primary instrument at the moment?
I would say my voice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was does that count? Does
Yes.
the voice? Okay.
That counts, yeah.
I can play the guitar and the ukulele. I just choose to have nail extensions, so you kind of give up the ability to play guitar when you have nail extensions, unfortunately.
What's that?
Nail extensions? It's pretty, the pretty nail
on your
yeah.
nails?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a plug-in or something.
Oh no! Oh god! Yeah.
I was like, oh, what is
I mean,
that?
they have all kinds of names for plugins. You just hear the most random stuff. You're Apollo this.
Yeah.
There's I think there's a plugin called the God Molecule or something. Don't quote me, but something like that, and it basically perfects everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've heard people use it, and it makes everything sound amazing, and I'm wow, that's cool.
The God Molecule.
Or something like that. Please don't quote me.
Yeah.
Fellow nerds, please do not come for me.
I feel like I might have met you in passing or seen you at a show.
Probably.
Yeah. What was the last show you went to?
I believe it was I believe it was Summer Street, Mara Bloom, and I forgot who was the other opener. But yeah,
Where was
it
that
was Secret Others. It was at Harbors.
Harbors. Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, me and Secret Others have a collab. We haven't like recorded it or anything, but
Really?
I did during Secret Others set.
Yeah.
I sang along with them.
Oh, nice.
I sang my part. Yeah.
I might have been at their first show, which was at Arts or Mark's Garage.
Yeah.
I think it was their first show, but yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And I think Mara Boom may have played. I don't remember, but it feels like all
Makes
those
sense.
bands play at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot of like crossover with the members.
Yeah.
So you're like into the more like hardcore alternative music scene?
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of getting that vibe because you put
Sure.
my song Moths and Flames on our post and I was like, clock that.
Okay.
No, but that's super cool. Yeah, but you know, like the hardcore scene and alternative scene is pretty small, or
Yeah.
it can be. So,
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like the pandemic, like
Yeah.
just kind of messed up everything. Like I started going back, I think 2023,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had so much fun. I was like, I can't keep this up.
That's fair.
But it was like weird. Like I think my last show before the pandemic was when there was still Downbeat. Do you remember that place? It's like on Hotel Street. It was, and then it was renamed The Other Side, like next
That
to
sounds.
Manifest.
That sounds familiar. I don't think I've been there though.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's like the last show, and then it's like, okay, the whole world shut down.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, more.
Of Hawaii at Manoa Campus News, go to www.kaleo.org.
Stay tuned in the next hour for the concert events.
Awesome. So that was the last show you went to.
Yeah.
With Secret Others.
Yeah.
Mara Bloom. Summer Street.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Let's
Shout
see.
out them.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a fun lineup. I think the last time I saw Summer Street though was like they did an entire Blink 182 set.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I could
like
see
it
the
was-
influences
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, and then it was just like a very crisp, solid covers, like
Yeah.
exactly
Oh.
as how they would play. Not like,
Yeah.
someone would do their own version and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, you guys didn't rehearse. I get it, but it was very, very tight set.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's always lovely to hear Blink 182 songs live.
And he has like the perfect pop punk voice. The
Yes,
singer.
they do.
He does, yeah.
Punk pop, huh? Like I always say, punk pop is different than pop punk.
Oh, so what do you consider Blink 182? Pop punk or punk pop?
Well, since they're like a major label,
Yeah.
I would say just alternative.
Oh.
But no, yes, punk pop for them.
Yeah.
But if pop is first, it's more pop. than
Oh, I
it
see
is
what you're
punk.
saying, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Have you ever seen Blink live?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen them once. Actually, I walked past Mark Hoppus once.
No.
But I was at the Warped Tour.
Yeah.
The first one here. So
Wow.
That's giving out my age, though. So it was Blink 182. Real Big Fish played. What was it? 311. I saw 311 in Waimanalo.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Vandals. Yeah. Waimanalo Polo Field. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to take the bus home from Waimanalo.
Oh my.
It's the adventure. It's like it's like I didn't know where we were going.
Yeah.
You just ask the bus driver, "Are you going to town?" It's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay."
Sounds good.
Yeah. Just take me anywhere. And he took us to Ala Moana. Like, okay.
Which is pretty central. You
Yeah.
can kind of get everywhere. It's like
Yeah.
a major transport hub, so you're good.
But it's terrifying if you don't know the bus system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I don't know if our listeners can hear that. There's construction going on in the building.
I initially thought someone was playing jazz music.
He's
He's like, no, that's construction. I was like, oh.
It's a drill. They're drilling right now, which is fine. That's all cool. So I sent you a message asking like your top 5 favorite local artists.
Yeah.
So you said Feeble,
Feeble, shout out to Feeble. Tuesday on Mars for sure.
Tuesday on Mars,
Yes,
and
Mara Bloom.
Who were the other two?
I had to kind of like think. I'm not gonna lie, like to be fully transparent, until I started meeting people in the local industry, I didn't like know that there was a big group of local musicians here, like other than like the big names.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I didn't know we had such a vibrant scene. So I, like when you asked me that, I was like, do I sound stupid?
No, no.
I was like, do I sound like a noob? I was like, I know I'm a noob, but like, damn, do I sound like a noob?
No, yeah. There is a underground scene,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I see the different, I don't want to say cliques, but you have like the indie rockers,
Yeah.
you have that hardcore scene,
Oh, yeah.
and then you have the old heads who are like just old punk rockers.
Yeah.
And then there's the lifers, just go to every show, and
Which are cool.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see. All ages shows, very minimal though. Like
Yeah.
there are few of those, and the reason I like going to all ages shows is that they bring in the energy.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not stale.
Sometimes when I go to those all ages shows and these kids are like 16, I'm like, I wish I looked like that at 16. I wasn't cool at 16. Like, I wasn't going to these cool underground shows and
Yeah,
like
you
getting
went to Marino.
right. But well, I also wasn't cool in high school, so there's that. But it's like I wasn't going to like to shows and jumping in a mosh pit, like
Yeah.
and like they look so cool. Like
Yeah.
they have like their hair like dyed and like some of them have like piercings already. I'm like, my parents didn't let me do that.
No.
I mean, some of it obviously is like private school, but like
Yeah.
some of it's just like, wow,
Yeah.
you guys are so cool. I was not this cool when I was a kid.
For me, it's I didn't know where the shows were.
Yeah.
Unless they were like a bit like a concert, like a
Yeah, same.
you know, mainland headliner, and then
Yeah.
you'd have the local bands open up.
Yeah, like that.
But as far as like, you know,
Dedicated.
local venues, like,
Yeah.
you know, and all that
Yeah.
underground stuff,
Yeah,
didn't know.
same.
But the cool thing though, at my school, Honolulu,
Nice.
so we had for the English department, they had this thing called Java Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And it was put on by the English department, and it was an opportunity for students to recite poetry, do original works
Oh, wow.
for extra credit.
Yeah.
You know, but they also let bands play.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like all these high school bands would play at Java Jam, and it was the one thing I looked forward to every year.
Yeah.
It was twice a year, so yeah. As far as like, but you couldn't like mosh.
Yeah.
It's in the library. So you have to, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in the library, so it was like, open up this book. You know, not the pit, but you know, it's like, okay. But I was really grateful for the English department for doing that.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
and shout out to all the people who make flyers and put the addresses on them.
That's, yeah.
Because before it would just be the venue, and I'm like, I mean, back then there was no quick search. Where is this venue?
Yeah.
And so it would be like, okay, I can't go. I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
You know? And there's this place called 1739.
Mm-hmm.
And it would say at 1739. It turns out that was the address. They just didn't put like, I think it was like Kalakaua Avenue on it. And I was like, wow, these guys. But I appreciate too everyone making flyers and putting the addresses on, especially if it's all ages.
Yeah.
And you can give it to your parents and be like, this is where it's going to be, the time, cost, and all that. Like, oh, thank you. But
Yeah.
I mean, for now, I mean, like today's crowds, it's like, okay. And yeah, they're so energetic, especially the hardcore shows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
If it's people younger than me, like going like 50%, but I'm going in there 300% because
No, those kids go hard.
yeah, I can't handle it. If I get hit in the face, I'm out for the night, and then I gotta call in sick.
I remember because a lot of the people that I met through the melee program actually ended up in the hardcore scene, so I've been to a few of their shows.
Okay.
And I remember I went to this one. It was like, I think it was a Sunday show. It was so long ago. But at Harvard's, they like, you know, they wrap all the pillars in the foam. But I remember standing there, and I brought like one of my friends who, like, for melee you have to accumulate so many hours, you have to go to like live events.
Really? And
Yeah.
you get credit for that?
It's a requirement. You have to
Wow.
you have to do X many I can't remember the exact number, but you have to do X many hours in order to graduate. So you
Wow.
got to go out to shows, you have to document, you have to like submit proof that it's real, you have to take a selfie at the event, just so
Yeah.
that they know that you're not like lying about it or that the event is fake, and you're just making it up.
Wow.
But so I took my friend because I was going to go to the show anyway because I knew people who were playing. So I took my friend because I didn't really want to go alone. And I remember standing there, and there's a pit going, and it's a crazy pit, right?
Yeah.
You know, hardcore shows, they're so crazy. And I like stand, and then all of a sudden some kid, or I don't think it was a kid, it was a man, comes flying through the crowd, and I kind of like look, and like my friend just is gone.
Oh,
I was like, where did you go? I think he got knocked somewhere in that. And I was like, where are you? Are you okay?
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a Sunday show too.
Yeah. It was a while ago. I think it was sometime last year. I can't remember when last year.
Was it at Proof?
No, it was at Harbor's.
It was at Harbor's. Okay.
Harbor's, yeah.
Sunday show. Wow.
I think it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Nice. At UH for the music program here, it's called recital attendance.
Oh.
That's a requirement for all the music students, but you get 0 credits.
What?
So technically, it's I think it's 0 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be 0, but like it's a requirement, and you have to sign up, and you got to do like 6. I think the requirement is 6, depending on your if you're a minor or a major. And it's usually the ones at lower campus. So if you go something off campus, like, and you go and you say, "Is this good enough?" And I think there's it's got to be a certain type of show. Can't just be any show.
Okay.
But, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go to a rock show. I'm studying piano. Does this count? They're like, no. I'm like, okay. But at least all the shows on campus are free. Majority of them. Yeah. And it's cool. And it's well, I don't know if you can watch other student recitals like your peers and stuff. But no. But that's so cool that that's a requirement. Like to. Yeah.
I think some of it is like they want students to go out into the local scene. You get to know people, networking.
Wow.
And some people have even like landed. Well, there's also an internship, which is a requirement, and they've been able to get jobs from that internship, and so they're working in the local music scene. There's mostly live music here.
Yeah.
But like it's still cool to be like, oh yeah, I know the guy who's doing sound or lighting at such and such venue.
Right.
It's really really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Unfinished Business.
Oh God. I was like, this is where I got to do that. This is where I got to do like the elevator pitch. I'm really working on being better of condensing everything down.
Yeah.
The way that I would describe the EP is like, it's a bunch of stories about, past relationships that kind of didn't have a definitive ending. And I kind of was like, they have that similar theme. Oh. And so I'm like, how do I, like, what is the appropriate title for that? And Unfinished Business. I can't remember how I came up with that. Yeah. But like, I was like, that seems about right.
Would that be unfinished business between the two?
Yes, between the two characters. Between the two people. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think of a band called Rufio. You know Rufio?
I don't, sorry.
But their first album is called Perhaps I Suppose. And the cool thing about that is so it's 15 tracks. And the first track, so it's like a love story.
Okay.
So the first track is called Above Me, and I feel like it's like when the two people first kind of meet. Yeah. Like, he falls in love, and it goes back. Second track's about like the relationship. Third track is about like going to prom or something. It's called One cute. Slow Dance, and then part 4 is kind of like they're fighting now, right? And then so it goes up to the end, and the last track's called The Wrath. And so I'm like, okay, it ends badly. Yeah.
I feel like, when I was deciding the track list, because it's like I had all these ideas, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm writing this, I'm doing that. And then when we're arranging the track list, we're like, that's where we started to bounce off of like some sort of storyline, even if it's not like super outright. Because I'm like listening, like, how do I want the listener to experience this? How do I want to... like, is there a story here? It's like yes and no. And then on top of that being like wanting to experiment with so many different genres. I kind of describe the EP as like a wardrobe of sound. Ooh. That's how I would like to describe it. I know like sometimes that doesn't always sound right when you have to do like, the PR elevator pitch, but that's how I would like to describe it. Because every song is sort of inspired by a different genre. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah.
The one song I'm digging right now is Can I See You with the Lights On?
Yay! Yeah. We really loved working on that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that one about? I feel like there's like a double meaning, like literally. Yeah. but can I like?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I tell this story without like revealing without revealing
Yeah.
like the personal bit?
Well,
yeah.
Let's
but
hear
no.
the song first, and then we'll kind of think about it, and then I'll
Okay.
I'll ask you. But so this is Gemma Hayden. Can I see you with the lights on? Off of Unfinished Business. We were talking a little bit off air, and about like your plans and stuff.
Yeah.
So, the big move.
I know.
Yeah.
I have an existential crisis about it semi-regularly, but yeah, it's coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon.
And that's gonna be to LA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Why LA?
Well, because of the melee program, I met I don't even know how to describe his job because he does so many different things, and him and his partner kind of like co-manage, like, for example, they like co-manage like 5 bands, stuff like that. And so I met him through the melee program. He gave a like guest lecture basically, and our professors at melee would encourage us to like go, connect, network. So I ended up talking to the guy, and I've like kept in contact with him ever since. And so he's located in LA.
Oh, okay.
And also one of my really close friends lives a little bit north of there, so it's not like I'm making this giant jump with nobody there.
Sure.
But it's like I've met Andy, and then I also attended the ASCAP conference, or it's called the ASCAP Experience, and it's basically again like a giant networking event, and there's like panels. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's put the feed the meter. I already did. Sorry about that.
No, you're
Go ahead.
good.
Yeah. ASCAP.
But yes, ASCAP. It's like a networking, but they have panels, they have lectures. For example, one of the panels I attended was like a songwriter one, because that's like my bag in particular, and it had like hit makers like Justin Tranter on it, and like I forgot. I'm so embarrassed to not remember the people on that panel, but like I remember Justin Tranter because that was like one of the names that I know really well, because he's a very popular songwriter. In the industry, and I was like, I can't believe I'm sitting in the same room as these people, and they're just like a few hundred feet from me, and I was like, oh my god, it's just so cool.
We're normal too.
I know, it's like it feels, you kind of forget that they're like not just normal people, and like this is how they pay their bills, and you're like, I get a little starstruck very easily. So
wow, okay, cool. Yes, LA, and because we're seeing like a lot of, well, I say a lot, but Pacific Northwest.
A lot of people from Hawaii locate to the West Coast.
Yeah. Like, Portland, Seattle's another one.
Yeah.
So,
Knew someone who just moved to Seattle or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Very common.
Are you familiar with like LA in the area?
You know what's funny is yes and no.
Yeah.
It feels like I haven't gone there for like a conference and like vacation. It's like I'm like LA, I have like a really vague idea, but now that I have to start looking into apartments and people ask me, where do you want to live, and I realize like I like knew nothing.
Yeah.
And so you have to like narrow it down, figure out what places are safe, not safe. How long does everything take? I didn't realize, because people are like, LA is big, and then I realized going there, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, this is big. Like you can drive the entire city and you just don't realize how much time is passing, because we're from here. It's pretty short.
I mean, I'll plug in, because I went to it was like a little it was a concert at I think it was Garden Grove, and so I planned this whole like vacation thing. I wanted to go check out these record stores, and it would take me to like, I don't know if it's like the highway or the interstate, and I'm like, traffic. And I'm like, oh, this is the worst. No, plans ruined, So that was the one thing I didn't like about, I guess, California. Is
but we have pretty red traffic here.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a super, super duper big stretch, but definitely, I do think it's going to be a lot more intense.
Yeah.
Like when my friend was like, when you book your like one-way ticket, I was like, before I booked it, I was like, I'll work around your work schedule so you can come and grab me. And she's like, literally like book a late flight, like come in the evening, just like out of practicality. And it's stuff things you don't have to think about normally.
LAX. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oof.
Like I would have flown into a different one,
I don't know the other one.
There's like, she would have, my friend recommended me Santa Barbara, but then it's like the cost difference is kind of crazy.
Oh.
We're like, it's like way more expensive to fly into like Santa Barbara or something like that.
Northern California?
Santa Barbara is like norther is not a word. North
Of
of LA, but it's not like that's not anywhere close to the Bay Area.
Oh,
whatsoever.
okay.
Yeah.
So Bay
no.
Area would be north. That's San
That's more.
Fran.
That's more. Yeah. That's like SF, like that. Kind of, that's more NorCal.
Sure.
Santa Barbara's like, because like I think where my friend lives is like an hour to 40 minutes north of LA, and then that's like another hour to 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Even further north. Yeah. Something like that.
Nice. Okay. Let's play another track off of Unfinished Business.
Yeah.
Let's do Moths and Flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's kind of upbeat, and it's got like electronic guitars. It's like a little bit more faster tempo.
I was like, speaking of Mara Bloom, actually the guitarist / producer from Mara Bloom co-produced this track.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because I was like, the particular concept that I had for Moths and Flames was, again, supposed to definitely be about a toxic relationship. And so I felt like
Ooh, I was like,
yeah.
toxic.
And I felt like having a more metal or hardcore sound was going to fit that feeling, and that's kind of the way that I write, where I want there's a particular emotional world that I want the listener to experience. And so I was kind of matching the genre to that. And then, so I tapped Tyler Hauser for this.
Wow.
And I was like, hey. And so we had like several drafts going, probably like a lot. And then I had Eric Dubois, my producer, kind of add to that so that it fit the overall sound of the rest of the project.
Wow.
And that was really, it was one of the last songs we finished. And so you're like thinking like, you're like, what sounds good? How do you want this to be arranged? How does that fit with the overall vibe? Because if it sounds totally different, you almost don't want to keep it.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, that's just me being creative and nerdy, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to hear that song after a brief message. Keep it locked to KTUH.
Finally.
Nice. What was your favorite track? Or, what's your favorite song off of your EP?
Ooh, I'm so torn. Okay, Can I See You With the Lights On is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Good Intentions is also another one, and Holding You. All for kind of like various reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Holding You.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
I want to guess that's the part of the relationship where it kind of, whatever fight they had, it's kind of resolved? Or is it more like...
It was actually the first song I wrote for the project, and I had originally intended to kind of release it as a single.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of the person where I'm like, I'm going to make something, and I was at that time like, I'm going to put it out right away. But then I kind of was like, knowing that I was going to build toward a bigger project, I held back. But it was the first song that I wrote for the project, and it's probably the most personal. That and Temporary Lovers are the most personal because they are grounded in real relationships. Like, all of them are kind of grounded in real relationships, but some of them I think borrow from just trying to describe a feeling instead of like always doing the self-narration thing.
Yeah.
But Temporary Lovers, or sometimes I call it TL, and Holding You and Good Intentions are all like really personal.
Yeah.
Holding You especially, like, I think I wrote that the day that I broke, like, me and that person broke up.
Oh,
like,
wow.
we broke up, hung up the call, and then I immediately started writing.
Wow.
I was going through it.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Wow. Oh, wow.
But
that's crazy.
Grateful though, because now I get to write a whole song, write a whole project about this stuff, so I'm not that mad anymore.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Holding You. I know you did like a CD release show, or not a CD.
A release party. Yeah.
Release party.
Yeah.
That was at
so
the,
cool. It was at Velvet.
Velvet. Okay.
Velvet nightclub. Yeah.
Nice. I haven't been to that venue yet.
Yeah, it's primarily like a queer club, which is super cool.
Yeah.
I don't go there that often simply because I think they play a lot of EDM, and I don't really listen to a lot of EDM.
Yeah.
So it just, I just end up not going. But it's a really pretty space. It's really cool.
Yeah. Where is it at again?
So it's on Kapiolani. It's kind of like on that corner it's in the same building as Sura. It's just like upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sura is the all you can eat.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know. They serve me and I stopped eating meat.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
And it's near like food trucks, like right across.
Yeah. Not across, but like in the same block.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know that place. So it's an upstairs venue.
Yeah. I was really, really lucky because I know the people that own it and they let us let me, use the space. And it was so cool. And they have like a screen, and we were able to put up the lyric videos that we shot, which it's crazy every time I like say this stuff out loud. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Like we filmed 7 videos. Also the amount of tracks, 7 tracks. There's
Yeah.
a reason I selected the number 7. Like 7's like my lucky number. So I was like determined to have 7 tracks on the project. And we shot videos for each of those.
You did, yes.
Yeah. And those were done by Alita Hemorrhage, I think if I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. She filmed, edited, did all of the wonderful things. Also, she was the photographer for the cover shoot and everything. Super grateful to her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of that that area for that venue. I'm like, how's the parking?
Oh boy. Yeah, I think the best I can offer you is like straight up go to the valet at like Key Club / Ballerinas, like have them handle the car.
Oh, okay.
Because they're valet, that's their job. So I'm like, or just Uber / Lyft, because there's like basically no parking.
The last time I went to Sura, and it was with a couple friends after work, and I said, well, I'll meet you there. And I guess I just left out. I was like, oh, this place. Like, I would have called them, well, I can't.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sura has valet too.
They do?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, there's like people with the umbrella outside that I'm like, okay, yeah. I was like, that makes sense. Yeah, I think they do valet.
Nice.
But
okay, I'll remember that now.
yeah. I don't know if they have, I think a lot of their like Velvet's events are obviously like gated, or not gated, but like they're geared toward like the queer community and stuff, which is super cool, but like definitely not necessarily always like a concert venue in the same way that like Harbors is, for sure.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it is. It seems like that kind of venue where just sitting down.
There's not a lot of seats.
Oh, really?
It's like a nightclub. It's like a true nightclub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like the dance floor and sections and like a stripper
EDM.
pole.
Oh, really?
There is, which is so cool.
Oh, that's not on the stage. That's in the
No. But like people are allowed to use it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, maybe one of these nights.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming shows?
I unfortunately don't have any shows right now. I get really bad stage fright.
Really?
To be honest with you, yeah.
Wow.
I get so nervous. I did like an open mic, I think at Harbors one time, and it was just open to everybody, and I still forgot the words to my own song.
Wow. Oh,
and like my very first song, Dreamin', that's the one that I performed because I keep like a copy, like an instrumental on my phone. Yeah. Forgot the words, forgot how long my intro was. Like I don't know why I get so nervous.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's a normal thing. I can't even play in front of my classmates.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yes, it's not fun.
Not fun.
But they say just do it.
No, yeah, it's a muscle. Like performing of any kind is a muscle, and you just got to keep doing it, and you feel less nervous about it. And that's what my friend / producer keeps telling me. Eric is like, let's do open mics, and stuff. So when I do eventually do open mics, I'll definitely mention it. I just haven't done any.
There's plenty of open mics.
Yeah.
You gotta sign up.
I do genuinely have to do that.
I think there's a lot at Tavanna's at Anna's. I think they're doing open mics, and there's one I'm thinking of right down the street. Yeah. So there's a Kava or Ava Cafe that does open mics and stuff. Down the street from Tavanna's, it's actually by the 7-Eleven. I think they're called Ava. That serves kava. the tea.
Yeah.
Right.
Never had it, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There and sure, like places like Proof. And
Proof, yeah. I think.
Do they do open mics? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Been to a bunch of shows at Proof though. That's always fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Space is an issue, especially if it's like a band that can get the crowd rowdy.
Yeah, I saw Mara Bloom there too one night.
Mara Bloom?
Yeah, and it was a little warm. It was a little warm in the bar.
They open the windows now,
which is lovely.
Yeah, because before they didn't do that, and it's like there's a crowd inside and then there's one outside.
Yeah.
And the ones outside don't want to pay the the door fee. Free music. Yeah. Okay. Or at Skullface. No, they don't do open mics there. It's a bookstore.
No, but they do have shows. And actually, so
Yeah.
aside from music, I've released 2 poetry books, and
Yes,
I did,
you do, yeah.
and I held an event there
Nice.
for the release of my book, my second book, With Love and Rage, and that was my first like ever event that I put on, and I was nervous, and I performed at that too. Like I performed 2 covers in my original song Dreamin' on there.
Okay.
Still nervous. I think I sweat through my dress. Like I could feel myself sweating so bad. And it really like mostly just my close friends that showed up, which is like awesome. I love that, you know, I'm so grateful for their support.
Yeah.
But like even then I get so nervous when my friends are like watching me. I don't know what it is. I'm still nervous.
Yes, you'll do it.
Thank you.
What was it? So, yeah, you got the book out.
Yeah.
Music. I had a question. Just.
Oh no.
But okay, let's play some music.
And maybe the question will come back to you?
It'll come back to
Okay.
me. So we're gonna play some more tunes. Oh yes. So I remembered the question I wanted to ask.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask, what's on like your current playlist? Like, what are you
Nice.
listening to right now?
Ooh, I am hyper fixating on Julia Wolf at the moment.
Julia, please let me know who that is. I don't.
Okay, you know the song In My Room that like went TikTok famous?
No.
I want your things in my room. I
It's
miss you.
Julia Wolf.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's so good.
Yeah.
She's so, like, her sound is very unique.
Is
It's
she-
a blend of a bunch of genres.
She's from like here, right? Like not
No.
international.
Yeah, international.
Oh.
No, well, she's from, I believe, New York.
Okay.
But her
Yeah.
family originates from Italy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
not just like, oh, they're Italian American. No, like, her family, like, her parents, like, I think immigrated from
Yeah. yeah.
Italy.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like, yeah.
She's the first
First
to be
gen.
born in America, first gen.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think she's so incredible, but also like her voice is so unique. She's kind of on the, especially for like a woman, on the lower side, and she has this sort of like waily quality. It's very emotive. It's very sad, in a really pretty way, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. And her sound is something between like, the only way you can kind of catch all is like alternative, but it's like she incorporates elements of like rock and like sometimes metal. There's like a whole song where I think they have like what is it? The hardcore guys are gonna roast me. Like a breakdown, like a beat breakdown.
Oh wow.
And it's like, yeah, like it's,
They're gonna crowd kill.
yeah, they're gonna crowd kill me, but you know, whatever. But her stuff is so just
targeted.
cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, literally, they're like target on your back.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I'm so obsessed with her stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so she's in more of like a rock.
Yeah,
kind of
basically, she was just a regular pop artist too.
Wow.
Like before, like her earlier stuff was very regular pop, but she really popped off when she brought out the rock stuff, and I was like, it makes sense.
How many albums is she in?
3. This is her third, I believe.
Okay.
So I think she had, there's Girls in Purgatory, there's, I think it's either Glad We Stayed or something like that, and then Pressure is her latest release, and that's the rock one.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like she's just talented to begin with, but like,
Yeah.
Pressure, the stuff is just so cool.
Yeah. Julia
Very,
Wolf.
yeah.
Okay. Who else are you listening to?
Kehlani,
Kehlani?
always. I know she had her album just came out. I tend to like hyperfixate. Like I kind of listen to like one artist on repeat. I don't know if
Okay.
that's like the ADHD hyperfixation.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like how I end up listening to music for the
Sure.
most part. I just get super fixated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you into like vinyl? Are
Yeah.
you a vinyl person?
I don't own any, but
okay.
I think they're so cool.
Yeah.
And my producer Eric was like, "What if we got vinyls printed?" And I'm like, "Dude, do you know how expensive that is? I'm not gonna be able to like. It's like really expensive to like print off vinyl.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a vinyl of Unfinished Business, but like,
Yeah.
it's like you can't just order one. You have to order like 1,000 or something
Yeah.
obnoxious like that, and
Yeah.
it's crazy expensive. And I'm like, there's like, I love my friends, but I don't have enough friends to like break even on something like that. Like,
what was it? You know the band The Sticklers?
Mm-mm.
Or they're a local band,
Mhm.
but I participated in the record fair at
Yeah.
Kaka'ako this year, and Dave, the singer of that band, dropped off some CDs,
Oh.
and then he kind of mentioned, I forget the exact date. So that album came out, I think, in like 2002, 2003. And he ordered 1,000. I think that's the cheapest route, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's 1,000 copies, $4,000. And I think that's how it was. So it's like $1 a piece, right?
Right.
So if you sell like a, I don't know, what is it? The math.
Math doesn't...
10 or 100, you make your money back.
I'd have to do the business math.
I'm on a little Marino. Sorry.
Sorry, we're just sorry to disappoint you, guys.
But he said something like he had like 50 copies left.
Wow,
This
that's pretty impressive though.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's like 23 years later.
Oh.
Yeah. So that, like,
but still impressive.
Yeah.
Still impressive.
Still got out 50. Maybe 50 is round, or maybe he has 100 left. I don't know.
I don't know.
But he's down. That's how much he has left after 1,000.
I mean, still to like, yeah, I was gonna say still to sell like that. Like, what is that? 900 copies? It's still really good for an indie. Yeah.
And there are bands out there who like. There's this band called the Squids, and they're around in like the 80s, and they had this 7-inch out, and I want to say it was because it turned 20, and one of the members of that band found a box in their house, and they're like, oh, we totally missed that one.
Yeah.
And why don't you sell it? And so I'm like, you missed that one? Who was doing inventory?
Hey. We've all worked retail.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah.
Things happen.
You got a box of this left. It's like, wow, okay. But, things like that. But yeah, like pressing music on vinyl would be an investment, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I would love that, man. I just think it's so cool. I love retro stuff. I think, like, a lot of the visual references for Unfinished Business, like, I think I sent a lot of filmy stuff. Like, even Dreamin', the cover of that is like, I was trying to make like a faux Polaroid, but I wasn't good at like image editing yet, and I think I used like Canva and like, I was like,
shout out to Canva.
Shout out Canva. Yeah. Literally how I make everything at this point.
Yes.
And the free trial of like Canva Pro, where you don't have to pay for any of the stuff.
Edit the background. God, it's got a crown on it. I can't use that one yet.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, I think specifically with making like Unfinished Business, it's like, okay, so you get a month, and then I'm like, I was making sure like I got all my files correct, so that like I only have it for a month, so I don't have to pay for it, and I was like trying to finish everything on time and being like, oh my god, like it's just so funny. I love the joy of the mess of the process. I think is just wonderful.
I mean, it's yours, and you can do whatever. And if you do have like a physical copy, now you got the insert and the lyrics.
Oh,
and
right.
The thank yous, the credits. Oh my god, maybe photos,
That's so cool. No, yeah, I would love to do something like that.
Wow. And tapes too are kind of there.
Yeah.
If you ever grew up on tapes, I mean, they're less efficient than like a record or a CD. Just because nowadays, like tape players, like if they're made today, I noticed that they have a tendency to eat the tape. And I'm like,
my god. Yeah.
Oh, it's like,
you might as well just get it's second hand.
Yeah.
Off somewhere. Probably works better.
I know, right? And it's like, oh, I should have never gotten rid of it. Like, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
But, But tapes, I mean, no one has a tape player in their car anymore.
That's true.
Unless you're driving a 92 Sentra.
Shout out 92 Sentras.
Yeah. I had to take that out as the tape deck was broken, so I replaced it with a CD.
I remember, like, my parents' old car had the CD players. So remember when we used to have, like, you have to carry the CDs into the car, and you just, like, hope that no one breaks in and steals that. And then you got to replace it, and you can't really skip because there's, like, it's not like the cars nowadays where you can just, like, hit a button.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you kind of, I think you get, like, the little, like, skip track, but I don't even remember if you could. You used to have to listen to, albums all the way through, which is the way that I like to listen to them anyway, because even if I'm just listening to it off YouTube, I think I enjoy immersing myself in the artist's world, whether that's visually, creatively, like, all of the things. I think it's important. I don't know, like, making art to me is not just making something cool. It feels very spiritual. People are pouring a lot of their stuff into that. Like, thinking, like, Taylor Swift, I know people have mixed feelings about her, but, like, she pours so much of her own, like, real life in that. And I think there's something really vulnerable and, like, incredibly scary. Like when I put out the second book with Love and Rage, and even putting out Unfinished Business, like it's so scary to just be like, people can listen to this, and not just like your friends or your family, but also like the people that I write about can go and sit and listen to this. And I had to kind of sit with that and be like, oh my god, they can listen to that, and also have to accept that you can't control their feelings and control the outcome of that, and being like, am I like, you write a lyric and you're like, am I okay with someone listening to this? And I had to just bite the bullet and be like, Gemma, it's okay, it's fine. And also like, if I censored this, like, would I be doing a disservice to myself? Wow. It's just like a person and the way that I'm processing the experience, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, that's cool. You're being honest with all that stuff, with writing music. I mean, it's the only way to be. I mean,
yeah.
But I don't know if I could call someone out and be like, you're lying. You know, it's like, okay.
You know what's crazy is like, I did have a conversation with someone that about my music, and I did let them know that there was like gonna be a song or two about them, and they made the assumption that like, oh, you have something bad to say, and I actually didn't. Like in any of the songs, I don't really think I'm flat out being like, you're a jerk. Like I don't think that's like my style when it comes to writing, or like when I get around to the writing process, like I'm not that kind of person. But also like, why, I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, there's a time and place for like angry music like that. Like we are never ever getting back together by Taylor Swift. Like there's time and place. I just found that that's not how I write. By the time I get to the processing part where I'm starting to write, I don't got it in me to be mean. I don't know.
But you let them know that this song.
That was just a coincidence. I just felt like being really honest with the person. Yeah. But like I had nothing bad to say about them, and I still don't. And yeah.
Oh, okay. I wonder if when like an artist writes, I mean, they don't. I guess that's just what happened. You're having a conversation.
I would just so happen to be on good terms with that person. Yeah, enough to be able to be honest like that.
I kind of just thought of what's this, John Mayer?
Oh,
your body's a wonderland. I think when he said, or it wasn't a recent interview, maybe within the last several years or something. I think he said that song was about his high school girlfriend, I think. Oh. Or so like, and then because I don't think he told anybody, but it, like later he said, it's been so many years after. Yeah. But that was his because that was his first hit, right? Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, and I'm trying to think of another artist who wrote a song, and I think she was not giving in. I'm not going to say who this song's about. I forget which artist that was though. I remember because you mentioned John Mayer. Like, I know that Taylor Swift and John Mayer dated, and she wrote the song called Dear John, and he was like, oh yeah, that's about me. And I don't think she admitted that, obviously. I don't know if you kind of can. Yeah. But like Dear Johns are also like a type of letter, I think, or something like that. Like it's some sort of like writing, like a motif. It's not just like because his name was John. It was like it's some sort of like narrative motif or something like that. So, but I don't think she would have wrote his name in the song anyway. Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? No. Why would you give them that power? Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of like Real Big Fish too. The ska band. Are you familiar with? Oh, okay. They have a song. Don't listen to a ton of ska. Sorry. Well, yeah. There's a song called "She's Famous Now." Yeah. And that was about. Well, supposedly it was about his ex, who was a singer of another ska band, Save Ferris, and so because they made it, and then like they don't talk anymore because she's so famous now. But, yeah, things like that. So, okay. I was like, that sounds a little bit like petty on his part. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna write a song that because you're more famous than me. I know, right? All right. That is petty. That is very petty. I'm like, okay. Hater. Yeah. They both sold out. So. Oh, well then who? Yeah. Like then, no one can say anything at that point. Like if you're both wildly successful, then like whatever, right? All right. Well, more with Gemma Hayden in a bit after. All right, that was some Mara Bloom for your Monday afternoon. You are tuned in to student-run, student-led College Radio, KTUH FM Honolulu. I'm DJ Ledworks. This has been Rumor Control, the facts, my love letter to one Gemma Hayden.
Hi.
She found parking.
I found parking. I made it.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day
Yeah,
to
of
be
course.
here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
It's been a
sure.
blast.
Usually, my guests would stay an hour.
Yeah.
Just because it's 8 in the morning. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, out. But yeah, you're here for like a couple hours. Just
I know.
hanging
Thanks
out.
for having me.
Yeah. Let's see. Where can listeners check out your music?
I am on all major streaming platforms, I think except Amazon.
No.
If you know, you know. And I have like my website is bio.site/Gemmaology, which is like my Instagram username. The first O of ology is a 0 though, because
Okay. Yes.
regular Gemmaology was taken. So,
Oh,
so I had to modify it.
You
But
can
yeah.
can you just put an underscore at the end?
It's gonna look. I was like, I didn't like it. I don't like the way it looks. So I was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just-
But yeah, in all major streaming platforms, I go by my legal name, which is Gemma Hayden.
Nice.
Yeah, on YouTube,
Yeah.
same thing.
You consider it's an EP, right?
I consider it an EP, yes.
Yeah.
But when I was submitting for distribution, I wasn't able to. That wasn't an option. It was either
Oh.
like a single or an album.
Yeah.
So like I refer to it in as an EP just because I know like the specifications. There's like it's supposed to be X many minutes long for
Oh.
and under, like X many minutes and under is considered an EP.
Yeah.
And then over that is an album. And I know that I didn't hit the
Sure.
hit the album mark, but
It's like 7 tracks EP, right?
it's like 20 some minutes long. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
20, 23, 24 minutes, the whole thing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it? A friend told me that CDs.
Mm-hmm.
It's every CD that has ever been made is unique to itself.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
It's like a fingerprint.
because the amount of tracks on it, the amount of minutes,
Uh-huh.
is different.
Oh,
Like-
what?
And I'm like, really? He's
I
like,
didn't
yeah.
know that. That's really cool.
I'm like, okay. You ever put in a CD in like iTunes and it asks you which one is it? Like they'll tell you, like based on reading the CD, it'll say,
Yeah.
is it this artist or that artist or that artist? Like, occasionally I'll run into those if I'm
Oh.
ripping music, but he mentioned, yeah, it's unique.
Huh.
Like, okay,
That's kind of neat.
cool, sure, bit of trivia. We're gonna close the show with one more track from Unfinished Business, and Holding You is the name of the
Yes,
song.
definitely the most personal, but yeah.
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 Enjoy, and once again, thank you, Gemma.
Thank
for
you,
being
DJ
here.
Ledworks, for having me on.
Yes. All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone.